Hello, everyone, and welcome to the plane. How is everyone doing today? Hope you're doing fantastic. Hello. Oh, it feels good to say. It's been a while, guys. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dia. Hello, Ichi-ni-san. Hello, Ice. How's everyone doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How is everyone doing? It's been a while. It's been about what, 2 weeks? I don't know. Let's do some math. Let's start off our stream with some nice. Okay, it's only been about a week. It's actually not been that long. Week and 3 days or something. But I'm back. Some fun stuff happened. I'll get into that in a bit when when other people get here. But how's everyone been? Hope you're doing good. Feels good to finally say my silly little intro again. I'm playing Grow a Garden. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Fun stuff. Doing well. When I've been gone. Yeah. Are you back yet? I know Maria's still out. But are you back from your vacation? And if so, I hope you had fun. And if not, I hope you're still having fun. I have noticed that the cafe has been a little quiet due to the lack of ice. I've been trying. Oh, you got home Thursday. Nice. I hope that was fun. Gotta tell us all about it sometime. Sounds great. But yeah, I've had a bit of a long stretch. I'll get into it in a little bit. I want to catch up with you guys. I never get to do that. But few things that happened that aren't related to what I'm going to talk about. I was in the Duet Night Abyss. I'm sure a couple of you guys who are in Maria's server knew that. I was in the CBT for Duet Night Abyss, and it ended. It's over. So I never ended up finishing the story. As soon as I figured out how to beat it, I logged in and I was like, oh, I finally remember. I figured it out. And it said CBT has ended. Thank you for participating. I'm like, no. So no more CBT. But hey, when it comes out, I will 100% be playing it. And for those of you who weren't aware, I was in the CBT for Duet Night Abyss. I did have permission to stream it, but I figured I would not stream it, at least here on Twitch and YouTube, because I'm gonna play it when it comes out. So when it comes out, I will be playing it. I will be letting people know, like, hey, I've known this and all that other fun stuff. But it was fun. Rest in peace that they do wipe your account. Big sad. Because I met some like 3 or 4 good friends in it. Because it was CBT, there wasn't that many people, and there weren't that many people typing in the chat, and so I made some nice friends. But unfortunately, I have no way. But I don't know. Maybe we'll find them. Maybe we'll find them someday. But regardless, it's gonna be fun. If you haven't seen anything about Duet Night Abyss, oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's so cool. I can't wait. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. I think the horse racing game came out. Yeah, Ice got to see it. Ice got to see me play it. Yeah, I hope you're excited. There are a few Babus. And I'm excited. Yes, the horse game came out. I've only played it once. I think it's fine. I'll be honest. The only time I'd ever heard about it was, I mean, obviously I knew about it and I've seen some clips from it. And I don't know why I forgot, but the only like actual story thing I knew was I watched the first episode of the anime. I have yet to go back and finish it. I will eventually because I really enjoyed it. But I watched the first episode and it was really good. I liked it. So when I got to playing the game, which I guess this is spoilers for the it's not a spoiler. It's like the first 20 minutes of the game. I played for about an hour and a half, but I was completely unaware that the horse girls are also idols. And so after the race, when they got up on stage and started singing an idol song, I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? They also have to be idols. That was really funny because I don't know why. I guess I don't think I've ever seen any of them being idols. Or getting up on stage. And that's just like, it's not like, oh, we're horse girls and we like being idols. It's like, no, that's like a part of being a horse girl is you race and you have to also be an idol. I was like, wait, what do you mean this is happening? Hello team, how are you doing? Welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm just kind of yapping about some stuff before I get into the more serious stuff. But how are you doing, team? Right now we're talking about how do you actually say it? Uma Musume. There's too many M's. That's a hot take. Too many M's in Uma Musume. It's actually not that hard to say at all. I don't know why. Yeah, there is an anime, Ichini-san. It's really nice. I've only seen the first episode and I want to get back and finish it, but I had a ton of fun. It's funny. It's a voice. It's a voice. Can we have a shout out for voice? How are you doing? Sleepy, so very sleepy. Me too. I gotta say, on a I could probably talk about this. So my parents are out visiting people and my brother is also out visiting people, so it's just me and Layla, and my sister stops by every now and then to you know, just hang out with the niece and all that stuff. It's really fun. But these past 2 nights, because it's 4th of July, and for the past, so 4th of July, there's always fireworks, obviously, but for some reason, on the day before, the night before, there was also like 2 hours of fireworks. I don't know who was doing it, but yeah, Layla is not a fan of fireworks. So my night was spent comforting Layla 2 nights in a row because someone wanted to do fireworks on July 3rd as well. So that was fun. So I'm very sleepy. I will definitely be making this a short stream. Probably taking a nap. But yeah. How's the GA client? Yes, guys. Blue Archive is on Steam and it's awesome. I can't wait to show you guys. It's cinema. It's really nothing, like they didn't change. I think the only thing I've noticed that they changed is in the character area, you can now click on the character and instead of it showing like the character sprite vertically like it's on a phone, it now gives it horizontal, and you can, that's the only thing that I've noticed. I want to really get into it and like look, but there's really no difference. It's still mostly point and click. There are a few hotkeys, but they need to add a lot more hotkeys. But besides that, it's perfect. It's cinema. It's 60 FPS, even though it says you could go up to 100 FPS or 120. It doesn't matter on your phone because your phone can't support a full live 2D at 120 or even 60 FPS. And the emulators can't either. But now I can headpad Ibuki at 60 FPS and it's like crisp and clean. It's like they actually went back and enhanced the live 2Ds. They're not crappy 480p. They weren't 480p, but they were pretty bad. It's just awesome. The load times are great. It's just, I love it. I just need them to add a few more hotkeys to make it a little bit easier, and we got the greatest game of all time. But yeah, I will definitely be playing. I don't think I'm going to uninstall LD Player just yet, just to make sure there's no like bugs or updates, but I'm going to be a PC master race for Blue Archive. It's awesome. You do have to make a Nexon account, which is not that big of a deal. I just connected mine with my Google. Prize Nexon, list out the forbidden artist. Yeah. Yeah, that also means now that it's on Steam, we can mod the game. Somewhat people have already been modding it, and like I don't think I will because it's still live service. So I'm a little bit scared. Oh, team, thank you for the sub. I don't know why that didn't come through. Wait, what? Why didn't it go through? Oh, everything is broken. Whatever. I literally have not opened OBS in over a week, so everything's probably. I wouldn't. I'll figure it out, okay? But thank you for the sub, team. I really appreciate that. I wonder if I can force it to happen. Let's see. Can I just force it to happen? Let's see. Come on. Sub alert. Can I just force it? There we go. Just imagine that said team, and also imagine that you could read it. I don't know why that's over the yellow chat. Close enough. Yeah, subs already. I know, the greatest comeback of all time. Thank you, team. I really appreciate that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna mod it because it's a live service, so you're 100% gonna get banned if you get caught. But I love looking at other people's mods for it, which is, it's literally just replacing the characters, either modding the live 2Ds or just straight up, like, you can, I think, like most games, like the opening PV, you know, like the little scroll PowerPoint, it's just an MP4 file. And so you could just straight up replace the MP4 and put whatever you want. And people have already been making a lot of jokes about that. It's really funny. But yeah, it was fun. But yeah, I think that's really it. We got no more CBT. Rest in peace for Duet. And Blue Archive Steam. I love it. I've been having a good time. Having a good time. Ugh, also, Steam sale is going on. I haven't bought anything though. So, alas, that's what it is. Okay. Also, voice. I think I'm good with Plat. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I'm at rank 1600. I really hope that holds for Plat. I don't know when anyone else is gonna start doing it. I do have just triple insane. I don't know if I really want to go for Torment. I tried for a while. I don't think I can. I could maybe, but I don't know. I'm just gonna try to hold. I'm gonna redo my special. My blue insane is my weakest, so I need to do that. But I'm gonna redo that. I think I can do it. I don't know. I hope triple insane will hold. I don't know what other people are doing. I have seen a lot of people been doing torment for red. I just don't think I can do it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm like, if I can, it would be barely. I could barely do it. Rainstorm. I'll check out Rainstorm. I think I probably watched their guide. I watch a lot of guides. I just type it in and I try 3 or 4 different setups and see which one works the best for me. But most of them are the same. But yeah, it's easy, but you need, yeah, that's the thing. I think I'm borrowing yours. I don't know. It's a lot of crit molding. And I hate crit molding. I hate it. I hate crit molding, but we'll see. Maybe it's possible. But yeah, I still have some time to do that. I don't think I'm gonna do it today. Oh, I think will I have time? No, I'll probably just do it off stream, maybe tomorrow or later today. But yeah. Okay. I suppose I should just get into this. I think it's about a time. Let's talk about what happened. So I guess a little bit of a warning. It's like, I'm fine. Physically fine, mentally mostly fine. It's more just about, the only bad thing that happened is just a person that I met on Discord. So before I get into this, I'm going to talk about this once here. I will not make a post on Twitter. I will not be talking about it in like, you guys, I want to like lower the stakes. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. But yeah, it's not that crazy. I do want to lower the stakes. I'm not trying to build this up too much, but it is still annoying. But yeah, I don't really want to talk about this again. I won't be, so if you could, especially on Discord, you'll see why in a minute. I would prefer not to talk about this after I explain what's happening. If you have any questions during or after, I'd be happy to answer them here. But I don't want to really talk about this after today. Is this music too happy? It's fine. We'll have a little bit of a lightheartedness during this. But basically, as you all know, I am a big fan of Blue Archive. I am in a couple of Blue Archive servers and stuff like that. And unfortunately, there are, well, not unfortunately, I'll get to the unfortunately in a minute. In obviously Blue Archive, there are a lot of, smaller characters. I call them chibis and babus. But, we have that L Lord, the lolly, right? And a lot of people don't like that. We don't really talk about it too much there. I specifically don't have a problem with it. But I do, for the sake of other people, I choose to call them chibis or babus just because it makes everyone happy or whatever. But regardless, all of us, it's all about the fictional characters and stuff like that. And we just have fun. We don't go too crazy in these servers. However, this one person, this is where it gets a little bit not great, and I'm still a little disgusted. This one person joined the server claiming to be a map. If you do not know what a map is, it is just straight up a pedophile. But unlike most pedophiles, they are proud. They do not see an issue with it. It is genuinely gross. It is disgusting. They are incredibly proud of that, and they truly believe that that's okay. And it is disgusting. And personally, I've never encountered, I've encountered maybe some people who are into that, or it's like that's just, it's something, but they always have some kind of shame, or they realize it. I've never met someone who is so dead set on their way is right. They don't see the problem. It was pretty gross. We did end up banning them, but they were arguing because there were no mods online at the time. And I was dumb, tried to reason with them. Hi, Eraser, you've joined at the fun part. Eraser, no. Can we have a shout out for Eraser? And immediately you've joined at the worst part. Yeah. Just like most of it. I'll load down later. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But so yeah. We are talking about a map right now, Eraser, just to rip the band-aid off. That's what we're talking about. My encounter with one. So yes, they were very proud, and it was really disgusting. And to be fair, everyone in the server, except for one other person, which we did also ban, we were all horribly against it. We're like, this is gross. We need to kick this guy. We need to ban him. After a while, we got a mod on, and we ended up banning them from the server. They then went around and tried to DM us, trying to continue an argument or something. It was really pathetic. And I'm being dumb, and I didn't, when they were in the server, I was arguing with them. I should have just immediately reported them and blocked them, but I don't know why. I thought I could argue with them. I thought I could talk to them. That was a bad decision. And but we banned them. We kicked them from our server. But they had managed to DM a couple of us before. I did not interact with a DM. I did delete the message. I should have blocked them. I should have reported them. I made a huge mistake. I just deleted the message. And that was that. So that was the first thing that happened. Blue Archive server, map showed up. I should have just blocked them, ignored them, tried to argue with them, and they got banned. Blah, blah, blah. The next day, I log in and I noticed I have a limited account. And this is where the annoying thing gets. From this point on, there is no longer anything about like triggering topics. It's just about Discord's poor service, in my opinion. Which is why I don't really want to talk about it in Discord, because talking about this will probably get me banned again or whatever. So this is where the annoying part starts. So the next day I log in after this whole thing, and I notice my account has been set to limited. Discord has a very strict a very strict child safety policy. And for some reason, they consider fictional characters that. Now, to be fair, I'm sure most of you guys have seen me. I do get a little bit obsessed with Babus and, specifically like Ibuki and Blue Archive characters. Yes, I do. I personally don't see a problem with that. Discord, I guess they have a problem with that, which I suppose it's fine. It's not a law, but it is their private company. If they want to enforce laws, whatever, but it was very limited. That's what my account was sent to. So I think I could react, but I couldn't read, or no, I couldn't respond to anything. I couldn't post anything. So there were a couple people after not that type, but yeah. So it was there. I was like, okay, fine. It said that it was only going to last for a day. So I was like, fine, whatever. I knew the fact. I was more upset. Well, I'll get to that in a minute, but I'm sorry. I should have probably written something instead of just freeballed this. Freeballed was probably a bad term, whatever. Probably should have scripted something, but it's fine, right? So yeah, that was the one day. It was limited. It would be back the next day. And the next day I log in. So I just like turned off Discord. I'm like, fine, whatever. I'm just going to go about my day. And then the next day I was like, okay, it'll be back. It was just a limitation. But I log in the next day and it said your account will be suspended until like a day, right? And it was that day, but it still wasn't back. So I was like, why isn't it back or whatever? It, you know, was still set to very limited, even though I was supposed to be up that day. So that full day, I wasn't able to access it, even though I was supposed to, according to what they said there. So I was like, fine, whatever. Maybe it was just a weird wording. It actually means the day after that. So I log in the next day and now I have a new violation. To be fair, okay, so what they were catching me on was what happened, at least in my mind, because it was back to back. It was like, we banned the map, and then the next day I got my account limited. I'm assuming a couple of other people probably did as well. And an entire server that has just like a Blue Archive server got fully deleted the day directly after we banned the map and I had the interaction with them. So I am almost certain that they reported my account, or probably a lot of our accounts, and then Discord investigated. And if Discord wants to delete stuff, if they want to limit stuff and enforce their rules, that's fine. If they don't want, I mean, like, it could be like, I don't know, if like YouTube one day decides we don't want anything pertaining to pineapples, you know, they could enforce that rule. It's fine. I'm more upset that an actual genuine proud pedophile reported people who are into fictional drawings and he supposedly got away with it. You know, I'm really upset about that, because like, we're just looking at pixels, you know, we're making jokes and stuff like that. And an actual person who causes genuine harm to real children is able to get away with that. And that is disgusting to me. So, but it is what it is, I guess. But regardless, it continues. So I was limited for one day. That one day turned into 2 days. And they just found some messages that, you know, me talking about how much I love Ibuki or a random character. And they said, this, you know, is child safety. And I'm like, cool. So they did that. I was like, fine, it's going to be 1 or 2 days. I log back in the third day. And now they've added a new one. They've said they found a different message. And they said, now your account is limited for 2 more days. Which I was like, what do you mean? You know, if they wanted to limit it for like 4 or 5 days, just tell me up front. But they just kept adding on more. And so pretty much every single day, they would find a new one and keep extending the limitation until they eventually, after a week, just finally said, your account has been suspended. And that's when a couple people have reached out to me, and I'm sorry that I couldn't respond because they they suspended my account. So they suspended it, which I'm really upset about. But it gets worse when you get to the Discord support. I don't know if you've ever tried to contact Discord support with an account appeal. It's awful. It's horrible. But they do not actually read it. It's a bot that copy and pastes. And I had to submit, I think I counted 6. I've deleted them since because I'm at this point I've given up on the account. And I'll talk more about what I'm going to do with Discord going forward. But so I have had to submit over 6 different appeal tickets where I'm like, hey, this is false, you know. But I think my 2 things where I'm like, I believe this is false, but that's your rule to imply, so I don't really care. Like I said, if Discord wants to enforce those rules, that's fine. I'm more upset, obviously, at the map. I did not mention that because I don't think they'd listen to me. Also, that would just be like a he said, she said kind of thingy, so I don't want to get into that. But I was like, more importantly, I was like, you need to be clear, you know? even if I broke your rules, you can't just keep saying, okay, it'll be suspended until today. It'll be suspended until today. And you just keep pushing back that line. It's like, you just need to tell me how many days or fully suspend my account. Because even with the suspension, they said your account has been suspended until this date. And when that date came, it was not unsuspended. And I was like, what are you doing? And by the way, every time I submitted a ticket, it was Clyde Discord bot that reached out with a copy and paste response that very clearly ignored or fully misunderstood like my tickets. I was like, hey, my account has been suspended until this day. That day has come and it's still not suspended. And the response was like, we're sorry, you have been suspended until this day. It should be good now. And I'm like, no, it's not. You did not read my ticket. And it said, reply to the email to get a response. Every time I replied to an email, nothing went through because it's a bot. It's not a human. Which, I mean, I don't mind copy paste response. I don't mind bots because it's Discord. It has millions and millions of users, but at some point there should be a person that steps in, some kind of support. You know, because like, yeah, you're gonna get people who are just gonna submit something and it's gonna be easy fix, like a bot that, you know, that a copy or paste response. But I was getting nothing, and this was after like 6 tickets, to the point where at my last 2 tickets I said, you know, I'm done. Just terminate my account. I don't care anymore. I was mad. I was upset. And I just said, just terminate my account, which that alone took 3 chains of replies for them to finally terminate my account. You may have noticed that my account is still there. It just means, and this is what it says when I log into that account. It says your account has been terminated permanently. This lifts on June 31st. So my permanent account termination will be released on June 31st. So that's fun. A permanent termination releases on a day that doesn't exist. Not only does a permanent termination lift, it lifts on a day that doesn't exist. So yeah. But it is what it is. I'm done. I'm done with it. I have given up on the account. This is the part where I don't want people to, as much as I appreciate anyone trying to reach out and, you know, checking in with me. I don't mind the check-ins. I actually really appreciate that. That was really, really nice of everyone who, you know, made sure I was okay. But like I said, I will not be discussing this anymore. For the pure thing of ban evasion, because if I start a new account, which I have, but don't tell anyone, it is technically ban evasion, but it's really dumb. But yeah, I will not be discussing this anymore. Going forward, I still have a server. I have removed invite links. I might need to check around. But that account is now terminated. I can't get into it. And I can't delete the server. So it's gonna be a dormant server. I'm probably gonna have Dia and Ronan, which, by the way, Dia and Ronan, my 2 wonderful mods, thank you for helping me during all this crap. Breaking news, Discord brings true discord amongst Discord users. Yes. Yes, that's you, Dia. That's you and Ronan. I was able to reach out to them, and they've been posting stuff in there. After today, I will be, obviously, I'm not going to rejoin the server. If you would like, I'm probably going to have my mods kick pretty much everyone from the server, delete every channel, and it's just going to be a dormant server with my own account. Will I make a new server? Maybe. I mean, yes, eventually I will. I will eventually. But yeah, I'm gonna just remake it. I'm gonna start over because I'm tired of it. I can't get into, I mean, I could, with my second account, I could get in, but I can't be the owner of the server. No one except my terminated account can be the owner. So if it's inactive for I think about a year, it will be just terminated, and the server attached to it will also be terminated. Leave the dirty work to the mod. I can't do anything. I'd do it myself if I could, Tia. I mean, I'll join and watch you do the work. I'll join and I will watch you delete the server. How's that sound? Does that sound good? One of the problems with large social media. Hold on a minute. There's so many users. Yeah, it's really annoying. No. Okay. Lonely isolation. Terminated you too. Left to rot alone in the desolate server. Yes. Hello, Garbear. Welcome in. Hi from the YouTube side. We're talking about what happened. Long story short, my Discord account got suspended for some really dumb reasons. If you'd like, this is gonna be short, so you can go back and rewatch the VOD. But hi, Gar. Gar is on the YouTube side for all the Twitch people. Everyone say hi, Gar, even though you can't. I mean, you could see it. Or I'll do it. But yeah, I wouldn't do that just yet. I'll let you guys know when to start deleting stuff, but I'll give you guys a while if you want to scroll through the channels, see some fun stuff, some memories. I mean, if you see any like images or files that you want to download, I guess download them because they'll probably go away. I'm not sure. Yeah, thanks, Dia. I'm not sure when I'm gonna make a new server, but I will eventually. It might be a while. Yeah. Downloads entire server. I don't think I would do that. But yeah, that's it going forward. If you're in my server currently, I suppose actually, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna leave the server up. Don't kick anyone. We might limit the server to just like one general chat, you know, so there's just one singular chat room and one singular VC, or maybe even no VC. And maybe I'll make an announcements thing, because I think what I'll do that. I'll limit it to one announcements channel and one general VC. I mean, the Discord server doesn't really get used too much, so I'm not too concerned about it, but I will eventually, when I make the new server, I will post an invite link, or I'll have one of the mods do it, because I can't. I don't even think mods can mod other people, so I can't even be a mod in there. Yeah, we'll talk about this after, but eventually there will be a new server. I don't know when. It could be a month. It could be tomorrow. It probably won't be tomorrow, but it will be a while, and we'll work on it. But yeah, so that's that. Also going forward, when I'm on Discord, if I'm in other servers, which by the way, if my old account is in any of your servers, I would recommend kicking that one, because I don't want my account to get your server shut down. I don't think it will, but with how crappy Discord has been about this, I don't want anyone to risk their server getting nuked. I don't think it will, but I'm so nervous about any of this. I am not joining any Blue Archive servers for the time being. If I do, I might make an alternate account just for that, because I'm just so nervous about this. In Discord, I will not be mentioning Blue Archive. I don't know how I'm going to resist that, but I really don't want to anymore. I still love, you know, I love what I love. It's still good. I'm still, you know, I love Blue Archive. I love Babu's and all that stuff, but I'm just not going to, I'm not going to talk about it in Discord anymore. So I won't be, if I'm in like, you know, like the cafe server, I'm not going to stream my dailies. I'm not going to talk about it. I just don't, you know, I don't want to risk it. And I don't know. It sucks that I can't talk about the thing that I love, but hey, on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, I'm still gonna repost the cute art I find on Twitter. I'm still gonna play it on stream. I'm still gonna yap about how much I love Ibuki. It's just not gonna be on Discord, at least for right now. Maybe I'll feel a little better in a couple months, but I just don't, you know, I don't really see the point in it anymore. So camping with friends and family right now, so you're in it chucking. Ooh, have fun camping. That sounds fun. We have our spare accounts. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely make a I should make a spare admin. That's a smart idea. Smart idea. Yeah, I think I'll definitely do, especially because I don't really have a lot of big stuff, I'll definitely make you guys admins as opposed to mods if I ever make a server again. Cause I don't know, they're kind of the same thing. I know there's a couple extra things that you admins can do, but yeah, I'll just make you guys admins in there. Yeah, no problem. I guess we live and learn. I'm more upset, like I said. I guess that's really it. Like I said, I'm mostly upset that someone who is a genuine criminal is getting away, while my Discord account that's had, like, at this point almost a decade of friends and messages, like, I'm not too upset about the servers. I can rejoin the servers, but like, I had friends from college in that account, you know, that I didn't really talk to, you know, since, but you never know. And it's just gone. I have no way of communicating with them again. It's gone. You know, how long did I make that account? Like, I don't know, almost 8-9 years ago. It's just all gone. Any files that I've had, gone. And I'm like, cool. I have to start over. I have to refriend everybody. Tell them, hey, I have a new account now, and I can't tell you why. That's not suspicious. So I don't know. It's annoying. It sucks. There was a project I was working on that I guess I can talk about now. To be fair, I honestly don't know if I haven't told anyone about it because I didn't know if it was actually gonna be worth mentioning at all. But it's I was gonna be voice acting in like an audio drama that I've been part of for like over a year now, and I was, before you say, oh my god, that's so cool, it was just gonna be like 2 or 3 lines, okay? So it was just gonna be 2 or 3 lines. It was gonna be really small, but that's a project that I've been sort of sitting in the background on for like over 4 or 5 years now, in production. Unfortunately, the guy who's making it is having some serious health problems, and it's been going like really slow for these past 4 or 5 years. Thanks, guys. I'm glad you guys, it would have been a cameo, sure. But I didn't really talk about it because I didn't know how big, you know. Obviously I would have, if something happened, I would have said like, hey, I'm in this, check this out. But I didn't really know, I didn't see it like worth building hype over, because to be fair, I don't even know if it's gonna happen. But long story short, I'm not gonna be in it anymore because I was in a Discord account, or it was in a Discord server, and I have no way to get back into the server. I have no way to contact, you know, I mean, maybe I could dig through my Twitter and find the guy. So I have no way of being a part of it anymore. So when it comes to record my lines, he's gonna reach out to a terminated account, and I'm like, fun. I guess I'm not gonna be in that anymore. So, you know, small things like that all piling up on a Discord account that's now just gone. Because, I mean, while maybe to Discord's eyes, I broke their terms of service and hurt a real child, apparently, it's gone. And someone who actually hurts children is, you know, responsible for it. And I mean, I don't know. I say that thinking, you know, assuming that they're still free. Maybe they did a reverse, you know, like if you report someone, they check you out too, and maybe he got it, you know. I'm just upset. It sucks. Yeah. Maybe they got him too. That's the only thing that I can feel happy about, is that I went down with him. But like, honestly, that's not even worth it. So at the end of the day, I'm more just surprised that people like that exist. I've known that there are people like that, but usually they at least deep down know what they're doing is wrong. But I've never seen someone so proud. And granted, it could have been a 15-year-old boy. It could have just been a kid, you know, rage baiting. It could have just been that, and I fell for the rage bait, and I'm paying the price. But when you joke about stuff like that, you have to assume it's real. You cannot assume that it's a joke, because that's a serious implication if it is real. So like, yeah, I'm sure some people might be like, it might have been a joke, you got rage baited. I mean, maybe. But if it wasn't a joke and I just ignored it, you know, I don't know. Going forward, if that ever happens again, And if that ever happens to you guys, if you encounter someone like this, just report their account and block them immediately. Because, yeah, if you just ignore them, they can do stuff like that. And they win. And it sucks because now my entire life I've built online, not my entire life, I still have stuff here and, you know, Twitter, but Discord was nice. And I mean, I can rejoin the servers, but like some of them have like ranks and like, you know, stuff like that. And I have to rebuild everything. I'm sure I could reach out to some of the owners and be like, hey, I was in this. Could you, you know, add me back to this level? But you know, it's just not, it's too much. It's just not worth it. And it just sucks. Or the, you were getting burned by just having interacted with them. Yeah, it could have been that too. It's just, it's annoying. But that's that. That's the sadness. But I'm fine now. Like I said, I have an account. I'm slowly joining servers. With the exception of what I posted today in Maria's server about Amy. I will not be mentioning Blue Archive for a long time in Discord at all. I prefer if you don't bring it up. If you do, that's fine. Or like when you're talking to me, obviously if people want to talk about Blue Archive, go for it. But I just don't want to interact with it anymore. And that includes DMs, also including, speaking of DMs, I do appreciate, I have gotten a fair amount of people reaching out, and that's really, really nice. I really love that. But as I said, I don't want to mention this again. I don't want to talk about it. If I do, the only people I'll really talk about it with are, you know, my mods on Twitter or through, you know, non-Discord methods. I just kind of want to drop it. I want to move on. And hopefully in a while, I'll restart a Discord server and I'll let everyone know and you can rejoin. And yeah. But yeah, that's that. I guess for now, if you want to keep up to date, uh-oh, I gotta type. If you want to keep up to date, I'm gonna post my schedules and stuff on Twitter. For now, I know my Twitter is probably the least easy way to stay updated with me, but that's where that's where I have to post them for now. I mean, I've always been posting my schedules and stream announcements there. Thanks, ET Nissan, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll definitely send you guys invitations when it's here. I can send those to the server. I kind of don't want that anymore. I'm gonna kind of just fully go inactive on that. Every now and then I might have you guys post something in there, but I'm kind of fully I'm fully like abandoning that server until it's time to go to the new one. So unless I tell you, I would say I don't think we need to post anything there. If you guys want to leave the server, that's fine. Whenever it's open again, I'll let people know. I'll make a big deal about it here on Twitch and YouTube and other stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of gonna go dormant on it. If you guys want to stay there until I make the new one, it might be a month or so, or it might be sooner. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little bit paranoid, but I will definitely have the invite link posted in there. But if you want to leave, that's totally fine. Because eventually that server will be fully just abandoned. So, but yeah, I'll let you guys know. We'll find a way. We'll find a way to get people to join. But yeah, so that's that going forward. But when it comes to stream, I'm back. I'll be back on Monday. We gotta, I gotta figure out what's going on with Apollo Justice. I think it's something about the VSync with Apollo Justice is causing my OBS to crash because I'm using Stream Elements OBS or SE Live to get to YouTube. So something about the VSync is causing my OBS to crash. So I'm gonna figure that out, but hopefully we'll get that on Monday. We got the Fez banner, or not Fez banner, but we have the Seiya banner in Blue Archive, so that's gonna be fun. I think we'll do that on Wednesday. If it's out by then, it should be out by then. And then Nekopara, just because I got banned for it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop playing sus games. This is a Twitch thing and a YouTube thing. It's a Discord thing. I'm gonna keep playing Nekopara. I'm done until I'm done. I do think Saturday will be. I did snooze the ads. But I will be finishing. I think we're gonna finish Nekopara next Saturday. I was thinking about playing something today. I kind of just want to talk about this, kind of get it over with, because I do have a lonely doggo and a lonely niece upstairs. So I'm gonna probably go spend some time. I might go have some fun, pick up a manga from Barnes & Noble. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna have some fun. But Monday, I should be back to normal. Like I said, it'll be Twitter for now. I'm gonna try to hang out in some of the other servers that I'm in. If I forgot to join a server, feel free to DM me and be like, hey, you were in this server. But yeah. So that's gonna be that for now. And yeah, that's it. I want to do a Lego building stream. It has nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to tell you guys. I just want to do one. I don't know when, but I want to build one. And it'll be within the next 2 weeks. We're going to build a Lego set. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm debating. Maybe I'll have you guys vote. I can't have you guys vote. No, I can have you guys vote on Twitter. Sure. Join the Twitter. Vote on which Lego set I'm going to build. It's going to be between the Onyx Cinder and the Lego Star Wars logo. I need to get that Onyx Cinder soon, though, because it's going to retire this year. So, but yeah. Yeah, Star Wars. It's going to be fun. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that. Here's my vote. Let's go. Okay. I was genuinely thinking about getting one for this stream. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream. And go spend some time. I mean, I yapped for about an hour. I do genuinely appreciate people coming out and listening. I know I told a lot of people about this. I do genuinely appreciate people coming out and listening to my story and my annoyance with Discord. It sucks because I genuinely despise Discord now, but there's no other platform. Unless you guys... Should we open a Slack channel? Anyone want to join Slack? The E2M yearly Slack channel? No, obviously I'm not gonna do that. I don't know. It sucks there's no other real medium. I'll explain later, Dia. I'll explain what Slack is. It sucks though. It's Discord, but sucky. Time for Skype. Oh man. Okay. So... but yeah, I think we're gonna get pre-rolls on in a little bit here, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. I do, like I said, I do genuinely appreciate everyone coming out and listening to me yap. Like I said, I will not be mentioning this again. I will not be talking about this on Twitter or Discord or anywhere else. So if you could please just respect that, and for my safety and for your safety. Yeah, I don't want anyone to talk about that. So I do appreciate you listening. That being said, if you accidentally mention it, I'm not gonna be mad. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, ban this guy. It's fine. But yeah, I've said my piece, and I'm done with it. So I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on with my server. Not in the server, so that's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna see what Layla's up to. Maybe take her for a walk and have a good rest of my day here. Mentioning starting a war with E2. Oh no. Hope you won't run into a map. Yeah, well, at least I know what to do now. If that's... I don't want to end the stream with that. My lessons on... yeah, no, okay. I'm fine now. I hope you all have a good day. I'll see you guys on Monday, hopefully with Apollo Justice. If not, I'm going to play Blue Archive, because I'm always going to play Blue Archive. But don't tell Discord that I still play Blue Archive. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.